Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. What's up? What's up, everyone? This is Courtney Rollins with the Life in Transitions Experts YouTube channel and Facebook group. I have been wanting to put some content out here for a while. Apologize if you've been watching and it hasn't been out. I've just been out in the field helping so many people, learning so much about the world of whole life insurance or life insurance in general. And today I actually wanted to bring some of the things that I've been able to learn and incorporate and share with others. Again, this channel, Life and Transitions Experts, is committed to helping people through some of their biggest changes and transitions in life. And one of the particular ways that we do that is by helping people avoid the probate process, which, if you looked at my videos, you know it's the process of settling the affairs of someone who's passed, but also helping people make sure that their loved ones are protected from their final expense of when they pass away, so that when we're living, we can have a living legacy and we can have the freedom and the peace of mind, knowing that our loved ones are protected and that we're able to establish a legacy while we're here. So let's talk about some of the benefits of whole life insurance for your child. In fact, let's talk about 15 benefits. Okay, so we're gonna go right to it. So whole life policy. A whole life policy is different from a term life policy or even an IUL, universal index universal life policy. A whole life policy is a policy that stays with your child the entire time, or stays with your life. The whole life policy premium should never go up or go down unless you adjust the benefits, unless you pull some money out. A whole life policy is going to stay with you. So we'll talk about some of the benefits. Like I said, one, it's lifetime coverage. That's one of the things. So with the term, a certain age, a certain time, it's going to terminate. You think term, you think terminate. Whole life, it's going to stay with you the entire time. So as a child, they're locked in to a usually a very inexpensive price because insurance is based on age and health. They're locked in for a lifetime coverage. So they don't have to worry about when they get older, into those ages of 50 plus, when people really start thinking about final expense life insurance. They don't have to worry about that because they have it locked in. All right. It also accumulates cash value, unlike a term life policy that doesn't accumulate cash value quite often, or index universal, which the cash value can fluctuate based on the market. This is something that's going to accumulate cash value day in and day out. So when your child turns of age, you can hand over a policy that is literally an asset for them. They can use that for college. They can use that for starting a business. They can use that for just life in general. But it's an awesome tool. Guaranteed growth within this vehicle. It's a financial vehicle that many people use. Tools of the wealthy use to grow. So it's like a supercharged savings account. You also receive tax benefits. So they will. Uncle Sam's going to get their taxes at some point, but you're allowed to grow those taxes. I mean, that uh, grow inside of a life insurance policy, and when the benefits come to you, they're tax free at that point because they've already basically been taxed when they were put in. Financial security, knowing that you have your finances taken care of, as well as another tool that you can use for leverage. Again, you can use this as collateral, or your child can use it as collateral when they get older. Or you're the owner, you actually can use it as collateral as well, but it provides a little bit of financial security. Insurability guaranteed. Now, let's say your child, hopefully your child is healthy. There's a lot of different ways to be human, a lot of different elements to impact our bodies. But if a child is pretty healthy, regardless of what happens in life, they have this policy that's covered, and they can't have it taken away from them, regardless of health conditions that may actually occur. And dividends, a lot of properties, excuse me, not properties, but a lot of policies will provide dividends to the policy owner, where you're paid out based on the growth of the market. You're paid out in certain time periods. Pretty awesome thing to receive money back from your policy that doesn't impact or affect the cash value or the actual face value. There are loan options. You've heard of people talking about becoming the bank, and I know it's trademark, so I'm not going to say the infinite, but eternal. Infinite banking. I'm going to say it. Come get me if you want to. But you can use. There are options for you to pull the money out and put the money. Of course, hopefully put the money back in. It's a great estate planning tool. It should be a part of everyone's estate planning tool. So it's filling one of those roles where this part of my estate is taken care of. It also encourages financial literacy to be able to understand the policies and the assets that you have, understand the difference between an asset and a liability and how it shows up and how it impacts you. That's invaluable, I think. We talked about peace of mind. That is an amazing thing. Knowing that things are taken care of is invaluable. I think I missed. All right, so this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure if you got the last part, but legacy planning, it's part of making sure that your future generations already have things in place so that they can live their life, a flourishing life. All right, let's see if this works. See if this works here. 14, supplemental income. Yes, one of the big, great benefits of of life insurance is that you can access some of the funds to support your income in retirement. And again, it protects against inflation. We know things are going to be more expensive down the road, so being able to lock in a price at this stage will help you protect against inflation. And yes, hit me up if you need support. All right, hit me up if you want to talk about what it looks like for your family to have a whole life insurance policy for your child. Cheers. Take care.